into this thing right quick, man. Boy, boy, I see so many people out here doing so much reckless stuff. It's crazy. You feel me? It's profound, but you know the devil does what he do is easily influence people who are not of the Most High, even a follower of the Most High. It's easy, you know what I'm saying? But so let's get some of these narratives correct. Man, it's crazy. You know what's crazy before we even get into that is that the Most High is going to demise so many people because a lot of people not get messages from the Most High. What they're doing is regurgitating, you know, things that they heard from someone else, and they taking away and adding whatever they want to add and take from. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I tell you, man, people be talking about it's not real. It's most definitely real. But anyway, you got people doing all this witchcraft so you won't get online and do nothing. They siphoning energy, manipulating, creating chaos, attacking people's health, mental state, emotions, attempting to do all these things, finances. If you got platforms such as myself, you got to make sure views don't come in. You got to make sure that people don't reciprocate, or it's created some type of confusion, like you don't know what you're talking about. Like, man, you want me to tell you what the Most High you want me to tell you what the Most High told me? He said, let them keep doing what they're doing, man. Just be easy. Just chill. Just relax. No worries. You know why no worries? Is for some of the chosen, or some of the people is waiting on God to, you know, direct them in the path that they need to be directed in. Is that it's crazy, man. It's insane. Here's the point. The point is the Most High, like, people have to be connected to me to get any type of favor. So by them doing what they're doing, which I give them free will to do these things, they got to be at the top. And the Most High said also that he realized that people are willing to do whatever it takes to get at the top, even skip him, even renounce, or let me not renounce, denounce who the Most High is. So this is like when you look at the people at the very top right now, this is what they did. They denounced God. They didn't acknowledge God. They don't honor God based on their actions, based on the things they had put out in the public. It's obvious. Who talks about booty shaking and pooty holes and all that crazy stuff, and men disrespecting women and telling women they ain't shit and never be shit? And it's crazy. None of that shit of God. Even though it's even written to talk about how people will use the name in vain. It's blasphemy, man. But, hold on. We're getting some of the exercise out here. I thought we'd run together, you feel me? Walk together for a moment. I got a little 15, 20 minutes for you. But some of y'all probably recognize on the algorithm, like, dang, I haven't seen them. Some of you are not here for me. I know that for a fact. I be looking at the analytics. I got more males watching me than females. Now, there are men who are seeking wisdom and seeking knowledge and clarity and understanding and comparing and inspired and blah, blah, blah. But then there is men that aren't. I get it. I've never been a person, hey, all haters are welcome. You know why? Because you have to be here. You have to be here because you're not sitting at the table, okay? You have to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be people I've never, ever met, will never, ever meet that's going to hate on me. That's nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you look at this, which are we looking at distractions, there's no way in the world that I'm allow those things to be a distraction to the point where I'm not going to fulfill what is destined. I'm really trying to, and I got on here and always inspired, no matter if you don't see me. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean I ain't coming. I'm coming. I'm always inspired. And it's a blessing for the Most High to be able to have that ability. And you know, I know people want to snatch. You got women, that I don't know. You got the exes that I dealt with at one point. They thought the next him, it wasn't a him, was gonna be him. And he was just a cheater. He was just the one that didn't give her that love that she was getting, that she didn't understand how to get love and receive love because that wasn't on her radar. And when you look at the mother was already torn. So when you have a mother that's torn and see that the daughter is actually being happy and smiling, man, she ain't want that for her daughter. That's how one of my relationships ended. I ain't gonna put their names out there, but you know, they are irrelevant. Then you got these funky ass family members who are so freaking jealous of you and they think they deserve your energy and your time. And they know you're a fucking go-getter, you feel me? I am a go-getter, point blank, period. It ain't even about me even vocalizing, man. God gave me the birthright for it, you feel me? You see where I'm giving the praise to? I ain't giving the praise to myself. You see what I'm saying? People be giving praise to themselves without honoring the Most High. That is the problem. Now let me tell you about these people at the very top. They had the opportunity that the Most High chose them, put them in position, and then once he gave them position, he wanted them to expose stuff. They didn't want to do it. Only one I see at this time that we can think off top of the dome is Cat Williams. He the only one that started talking. And when he started talking, what did they do to him? They took things away from him because he wasn't not willing to do the messy mess stuff that people were doing. And then what God do? He vindicated him. You see what I'm saying? You see how the Most High work? When you supposedly lose something, you actually don't really lose nothing. The test to see if you're going to actually switch side, if you're going to lose faith. Then when God see you don't lose no faith, that's when he come and give you something so big you never even imagine. And then all your haters and all them fake people that been in your life or surrounded around you, he makes sure he put them out the way by hardening your heart, giving you these thoughts, giving you the eyes, and giving you the gift to see the truth, not the lie that they come, no, what's up, cousin? I've been missing you. I've been trying to call you, you know. I ain't seen you in some years. How you been? How the family? Ain't nobody going for none of that shit. Ain't nobody going for none of that shit. Ain't nobody going none of that shit. None of that. You know, like, these people so desperate. They got our phones tapped. They remote controlling our phones. They sending emails. I mean, it's crazy. They even pretending to be somebody that you even having a conversation with, that you're connected with, that you literally would be having a conversation with as far as networking, merchandise, so forth, so on. I got packages right now that be emails or messages to my phone that be sent to me as I'm making packages. I ain't made no package. I haven't ordered shit. So some people are saying they chosen. If you ain't going through none of that little shit, man, dismiss me with that shit. I'm tired of hearing it for real. Listen, motherfucker got an algorithm on here where you have like, I've never seen the person, you're not gonna see him. And so the algorithm of YouTube, the way that you get paid on here, you reach a certain amount of masses. That's why I encourage people, if you really support me, then you would be following me instead of just popping up over here, and you really be taking the information and applying and using it, and not only what I'm saying, but you will see it. If you listening and you paying attention, right, you write this shit down and take notes and actually go out here, or as you out here rather to say, and really see what I'm talking about that's actually happening. This comes from downloads. This don't come from no reading no book or spending mad hours looking at what people are doing. But one thing spotted me today where a young lady said that she wasn't open-minded enough to say, and then she had different clips that the men, what was it, men or warlocks, witches are witches. See, she should have been more particular, or she should have I can't even get the word out, excuse me. Particulate what she meant by that. There are male warlocks, right? Let me break this shit down. There are male warlocks that can actually do good or bad with their gifts, point blank, period. There are witches, male and female witches. A warlock is a male witch. It's just called a warlock, okay? They can do good or bad with their gifts. Let's get this thing correct, because people don't know anything. They just regurgitating little bits and pieces of what they're hearing from other people. Now, let me explain something simple. Every one of us, chosen or not chosen, warlock, witch, governor, government, fucking president, whatever, Your decisions that you make every day is only going to affect you. I don't give a damn what your title is. Respectfully being said. Let me also explain something else. The Most High is monitoring everybody. It doesn't matter what your title is. It doesn't matter if you have opinion that men ain't shit or women ain't shit. What is your choice? Who do you decide to become is the question. Who do you decide to be despite what everybody else is doing? Behind the scenes and the front of the scenes of others. That's the real question. So yeah, there is a lot of males out here that are warlocks. There are men who've actually done spells on women, and there's women out here that do spells on men. And then there's people who are in the same sex do spells on each other. What's your point? See, people got these narcissistic narratives and things. You got to do your due diligence. Your due diligence has to equal up in alignment with the Most High. The Most High is never going to send a message to anyone without using both parties if you're using that as an example. People feel like that one side is better than the other. Man, the sins of our ancestors, none was better than the other. If you are not the black sheep of your family, I'm going to keep this for the record. You are not a chosen. Respectfully saying, if you are not, I'm going to repeat it this second time and one more time. If you are not a black sheep of your bloodline, family, relatives, whatever you call it, you are not chosen. Simple as that. I get tired of people trying to act like they're chosen because they regurgitating or they actually picked up how to do something. You can use your gifts for good or bad. I could take my gifts right now and use it for bad. You see what I'm saying? I can use it for bad if I choose to, but I choose not to. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about, giving messages is not about pleasing people. Giving message is about giving a message. People be trying to take the message and to use it personal as it's supposed to be a personal attack. It's not a personal attack. The message is clearing up whatever you need to know so you can know if you're on the right path or you need to straighten up the path that you on that's actually making you go a little left or to the right. You see what I'm saying? That's all it's about. People be taking this thing so personal where they want to send all this negative energy. They want to rebuttal. They want to say all this negative stuff. If you understand, if whatever your belief is, whether it's Christianity, et cetera, or whatever religion preference, or you may not have any preference, but you may say you're a positive person. So if you're a positive person, how come you're struggling to have feedback on a negative situation if it's negative? You're supposed to be able to transmute that and transition it to something positive. Point blank, period. So, at the end of the day, hey man, I'm just gonna get on here and do what it do. I ain't worried about no views, I ain't worried about no followers, none of that. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I ain't comparing my shit to nothing. When he tell me get on here, sometimes I be like, dang, but my phone ain't even charged. Like my phone ain't charged up long enough. But it is what it is. I'm just giving a message so people don't continue to get misled, because at the end of the day, for real, people are misled for real, and they don't know the difference. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I mean, we can read a book all day, but if the Most High is not in your heart and in your space, in your mind, and in your life, and it shows, and it doesn't mean you got riches and wealth and all of that stuff, because most of God's chosen people, they not rich right now. They're not rich yet. You know what I'm saying? I would rephrase that to add to that is that there is a very small few of those who are wealthy and rich. Let's put it that way. It's not the rest, they out here battling. They going through warfare. You know what I'm saying? But each is own, because at the end of the day, the Most High know the truth, and nobody ain't gonna be able to shake none of that. People can lie to people all day, all they want. People can follow who they choose to follow. They can listen to what they choose to listen to. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, while you present, and in the absence, when you actually leave this physical avatar, it's gonna be that one-on-one, you and the Most High. So that's just what it really about. Most High is really tired of people keep interfering, like especially exes. Man, nobody wants y'all, man. When it's like when you meet the ex-girlfriend or the ex-boyfriend, whatever, husband, wife, you already see the flaws, but you so loving and kind, and you're so nurturing, and you don't even judge people like that, like how others who have treated them. You come in with open arms and an open heart, but you'll find them same broken ass people say, okay, here's the opportunity, right? They're conscious or not conscious about it, and say, oh, well, I'm gonna make your life a living hell because of all what I've been through instead of heal. But see, that was the lesson that we had to learn as well, was that there was healing that needed to be done, and we ain't supposed to interact with unhealed people. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's relationship or reciprocating, you know, if it's not meant for the Most High, give you instructions to reciprocate with an unhealed person, then you just gotta play your role. When you're called to do something, then you get up as fast as you can and make it happen. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, I done had so many countless conversations. It's crazy, and it's been so many, I would say so many years just having that face-to-face, one-on-one with an intellectual brother. I gotta give it to him. 25, man, he holds it down. He's a lot smarter than a lot of people I've ever met. And he know his thing, but I'm helping him learn how to help himself to take it to that next level. Cause he most definitely ready. He most definitely ready. He most definitely ready. Yeah, most definitely. I would say, yeah, he most definitely ready. It was so crazy. I don't even supposed to be here, man. I ain't even supposed to be talking to nobody on here. I don't supposed to have no money, have been able to pay for this device. I'm supposed to be like still homeless or in some type of whatever you want to call it, whatever all these different spells these people be doing. I mean, I feel them, I see them, but they don't do nothing. Even when I felt them as bad as I did at the time when I was like, something ain't right, but who's sending it? They had my mind to the point where it was way bigger that I forgot where the energy actually really originated, because you can cloak yourself, but your cloak doesn't disguise itself from God. You can't, I don't care who you are. You can be Masons, Freemasons, you can be Switzerland. I'm gonna get on here and talk about them people because a lot of people respect them, but they don't realize them demons. And also demons be giving information. So, you know, a lot of people respect their science and all that. People don't even know, them people don't even know how to love people. You discovering atoms and protons and neutrons and this, that, and that combines with that isn't helping nothing. It's not helping the world. And the reason why it's not helping the world, because that's not their intentions to help the world. It's to continuously to be destructive and chaotic. I don't understand why people are so prone to liking low vibrational shit. There's nothing there. Can't you see people get demised all the time, whether it's death, jail, some type of disability or some type of mental health issue? They just keep on going and going. Or you find somebody who's physically fighting all the time, or they physically arguing all the time. No, people ain't of the Most High. Most High people are at peace. At peace at all costs. That's why you see the people who not at peace come attack the people who are at peace. It's a fact. They're not grateful for nothing. And they false prophets and they false followers. You hear them say, oh yeah, I love Jesus, and they'll name a scripture or they'll name something positive, but then when you see them again, they're not who they say they are. They're not, the people that are following the Most High or are chosen are consistent. They're not inconsistent. They went and did the healing. They went and did the inner work. They went and let go, detachments, codependencies, addictions within themselves, addictions that they was connected to others, a way of thinking, a way of speaking. They growing tremendously, limitlessly. They have more peace in their life than they can ever imagine, disconnecting from them false ass relationships, whether it's relatives, girlfriend, boyfriend, you know, jobs, whatever, platforms. You're talking about 1% out of 100 is chosen by the Most High. It's not no 2, it's not no 10. They were like, well, how you know that? Come on, man. People not following God, they following man. Whatever man say do, you're doing it. And it's like, if man demonstrates something, then people following like, oh, okay, that's where everybody at. So yeah, let me join in. They're not questioning They're not questioning why they joining it. They ain't even going to the Most High and say, for those who struggling with it, this decision I'm thinking about making is a good decision. And it's okay, because we don't know everything. We ain't supposed to know everything. But some of us who had that discernment know instantly it's a no. It's a no-go, man. It's a no, man. I don't know why people think that, let me tell you something. The chosen people are not impressed by material things. We're not impressed about money. None of that stuff, because we know it comes. It comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? But that money can never outdo a big-hearted person, male or female. It never will. You can't put no money in the world that'll match up to anybody's heart that has a good heart. You can put all the Lexuses and Mercedes Benz or Bug-Eye Benz or any extraordinary. I need to drink some water. Any luxury thing, put it that way, any luxury thing will never match the heart of a good person. Chosen ain't the only one got good hearts, but there's people out there got good hearts too from all over the world. There's not one thing on the planet can match a good heart, a heart chakra that's vibrating beyond the physical body and the whole universe. That heart vibration frequency is through the whole universe, connected to any dimension, any planet, any type of spiritual being that's willing to come serve him or her, whether they ever see that entity present, willing to go all the way out for them. See, chosen people and children of God don't need people to make them feel good, need addictions and need people to call them and say certain things and need to buy things to feel good and all that. They don't need none of that. They got it all within themselves. The Most High love the chosen people and the followers of the Most High. And people gonna learn the hardest way that they deserve to learn. And it ain't funny, but you may catch me laughing. You may catch me laughing. I'm not gonna sit here and say you may not catch me laughing, because they were laughing at me. It was funny when they had put me through all the stuff and trying to do it again. It was funny. But what they didn't understand, they never see my B side. They always see me just vulnerable. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Love you, cuz, and all that. You know what's really sad, that I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. That my relatives, I've seen all their flaws, and I've never been a person to be nitpicking about people's flaws and stuff like that. And I understood that, but at the same time, I understood they lacked in love. And nobody was able to teach me the stuff that I was able to speak on now besides the Most High. I'm going to keep it 1,000. I can't give no other human props about anything. Yes, I have observed many intellectual men and women on the platform and also in real life, but at the same time, nobody comes before the Most High. None. It's not even fake. I always been like that. When I got with a certain particular lady, I put the Most High before her. As you should. If he is going to put the Most High before you, you should respect it as a woman. And if a woman is going to put the Most High before him, you should respect it as a man. Why? Because shit going to be in order. It's not about some type of manipulation. People serve the devil because that's what they want to do. They want to do it and then justify for it. And then they want to compare their life to somebody else's while they out here doing wicked shit. That shit don't work that way. It's never going to work that way. You can fool yourself all you want to, but the point is that people trying to one-up God and you're not going to do it. All you're doing is setting your ass up. And just keep it 1,000. Doesn't matter from the high to the low, whatever. Every race, country, whatever. You're trying to one up the Most High, it's not going to work. That's what the message is all about. You're not going to do it. If that was the case, then I wouldn't be here right now. Period. Blessings to all, man. Olabade, Olugbsean. I'm going to try to get these videos out for y'all, but I know that people are messing with the algorithm for you, so you can't get the algorithm from the Most High, which comes through me. Ashe.